So good afternoon everyone. Welcome to my channel named Gaurav Kumar Jain. So today I'm going to start with this Scratch 3.0 tutorial, and this is the first lecture that I'm shooting for this software. Now Scratch is a simple browser based software, which means that you can access it online. And how to do that? Come on Google and type Scratch 3.0, and automatically these are a couple of options you're going to come across. Now you can hit this option Scratch Studio, Scratch 3.0, and you're going to get redirected on a beautiful MIT website where you'll get to see some stuffs like this. Okay, now if you want to create your own Scratch project, you can come over here right on the top. You will be able to see this create option getting reflected. Just tap on this option and let's see what are we going to get. So in Scratch basically we can develop every possible thing. Every single code is available to us over here in the form of blocks, and this is how the interface looks like. So it is basically divided into four different parts. One is this part where you will get to see all the different options. Okay, then there is this second part where you get to see all the different types of block you can make use of on this Scratch environment. Then there is this white space over here, which in which you can drag and drop these blocks. So it's a workspace where you can define different blocks according to your requirement. And then there is this stage area where you are able to see this character over here. So you can design your things on the stage area. Now if you want to enlarge the size of this stage area, just hit this option and automatically it is going to you will be able to see the bigger version of the stage area. Now if you want to change the view, you just have to hit this option again and you are going to come back on this screen. Right, now is there any possibility that we can download this Scratch software on our respective device? Yes, if you want to download Scratch 3.0 on your device, so for doing that you just have to visit this Google, and here in the search bar you just have to type Scratch 3.0 free download or download free. Right, so these are some of the good options you're going to come across. Now you can visit this site. Let's see what are we going to get. So here you'll get to see this download option. Okay, this is the one. So if you are using Windows on your system, you can make use of this option. Just on a single click you will be able to download this software on your respective device, and then once you're done with installing this exe file which is going to get downloaded on your device, you are going to see this kind of icon getting reflected in this all programs section. Right, just hold on for a moment. Let me check whether the file will be I will be able to download the file or not. I think it is going to take a little bit of time, but yes, we will be able to get the exe file from this website. Yes, so this is the exe file. Okay, and it is of 58.3 MB. You can easily download it on your device and just you just have to then run this exe file. I'm cancelling this downloading right now. Okay, let's come on the start option and use this Scratch 3 offline version which I already have on my respective device. I'm going to open it. So Scratch is basically a software where on which you can develop animated games. You can make your own stories. You can define characters. You can define different backgrounds. All the features are there. Whatever features you find on code.org, all the features are there on that on this Scratch platform also. And besides this, everything is present in the form of blocks, so you need not to know things like C language or Java language. If you are a beginner, then this is one of the best platforms you can learn coding through. Okay, so the Scratch environment is getting loaded right now. So in this lecture, I'm going to tell you some basic things about Scratch. What all things can you do in Scratch, and what all different things are there available in this Scratch environment. Later on, I will tell you about how can you make use of this environment to understand the basics of machine learning, artificial intelligence, and various other things. Waiting for this environment to load. Okay, so the projects are getting created. Okay, so once the environment gets loaded on your respective device, so this is the interface you're going to come across. So it is pretty much similar to the one that I just showed you online. Okay, so by default you will get to see this character on the stage area. If you want to move it around on this stage, you just have to drag. You can make use of your mouse and drag it like this. Fine, and you can put it anywhere on the stage area. Okay, now these are the coordinates of the point on which this character is present. Now at present it is -99 on X and -76 on Y. If you will change the position of this character, automatically the values of X and Y are also going to change. Right, now if you want to change the name of this sprite, you can name it like this. You can change it like this. So now it is cat. Okay, now if you want to hide this sprite, so you can hit this button over here and automatically it is going to go disappear. If you want to again see it on the stage area, you just have to click this, hit this button, and it will be visible to you on the stage area. Right, now if you want to define a backdrop for this stage area, what you can do, so you need to come over here right in the bottom, choose a backdrop. So this is the option that you can make use of for defining a specific background for your stage area. Let's hit this button and come on this choose a drop option. So it is going to redirect you on this beautiful library where you'll get to see some backgrounds which are already present on this Scratch 3.0 software. So let's select one of these environment. Let's go for this one, room 1. So this is how the background will get reflected on the stage area. Now if you'll enlarge the size of the stage area, this is the kind of view you are going to get. Okay, you can again reduce the size just by hitting this button over here. Fine. Okay, now if you want to paint or you want to create your own backdrop, is it possible for you to do that? Let's check it out. So I'm going to come on this, I'm going to make use of this paint option. Just give me a short moment. My daughter is crying. I need to look after her. Okay, sorry everyone. Fine. So where we were, so we guys were discussing this paint option, right? How can you design your own background? You need come here and hit this paint option, and it is going to redirect you on an environment where the view of which is something going to be like this. So we have nothing in this backdrop 1, then we have room 1 in this second backdrop, then we have nothing in this backdrop 2, so I'm deleting everything from here. Let's come on this backdrop 1. Okay, so what we can do, we can make use of these tools for designing some background over here. So for now I am going to make use of this rectangle tool, and let's select a color from here. So this is a color panel from where you can select a color. Let's select something in green. Yeah, so this is perfect. Fine. Now you just have to drag your mouse like this, so as to cover this whole field like this. Now it is a green background which is visible to us over here. Okay, so that's how you can design your own background. Then there are several other tools that you can make use of for giving it a more appealing look. Okay, fine. So now let's talk about can we make this character move from this point to some other point? Is that possible? Let's check it out. So what we can do, we can come on this events section, and here you will get to see all the events, okay, on the basis of which you would like this environment to perform some action for you. Suppose if you want that when this flag is clicked, so you would like something to happen on the stage area, you would like to see something happening on the stage area. How can we do that? So we have made use of this when flag clicked event block, and then I would like this cat to change its position. What I'm going to do, I'm going to come on this motion section. Here you'll get to see the blocks which you guys can make use of. No motion blocks. Now why motion blocks are not there? Just a second. State selected, no motion. Okay, let's select the character, just because at that time the stage was selected by default, so that is the reason we were not able to see these motion blocks. So if you want to apply some motion on this character, what you have to do, you need to select the character first. How can you do that? You just have to hit this character and automatically it is going to get selected. And after that, just give me a short moment. Hello. Yes, ma'am. Wrong number. Okay, so once you're done with selecting this character, what you can do, you can come on this motion section and let's make use of this move 10 steps block. Now if you will hit this block, so it is going to move this character 10 steps ahead. See? Right. Now if you want that this character should move only if some event takes place, what you can do, you can come on this event section, and here you will get to see all the kinds of blocks which are related to events. Now I would like that whenever this flag is clicked, I want to see this cat moving 10 steps ahead. Let's check it out whether it is going to help. This code over here is going to help us in doing the same or not. So I'm going to hit this flag right now. Okay, so every time I'm hitting this flag, I'm able to see the cat moving 10 steps ahead. Right, so I'm able to control the movement of this cat in this direction with the help of this move 10 steps. Okay, let's see what else do we have in this section. What else can we do? Okay, if you want to write down some text on the stage area, you can make use of these blocks which are available to us over here in this look section. For example, if you want the cat to say something like hello as soon as this flag is clicked, so we can make use of this say hello block, and let's hit this flag now. So see, this hello text is visible to us over here in the stage area, but it is not going, it is not disappearing. I would like this hello to be there on the stage area, for some time, but after that it should again go disappear. How can I code that thing? That's what we need to think. So I'm eliminating this block from here, and let's make use of this say hello for 2 seconds. So what is going to happen now? Every time you'll hit this go block, go button, automatically you will get to see hello getting reflected over here on the stage area, and it is going to be there for 2 seconds, and after 2 seconds it will disappear automatically. See? So it will be there for 2 seconds, and after 2 seconds it will disappear, and then the user, then the this platform is going to execute this second step, that is move 10 steps. Let me show it to you one more time. Now if I will hit this flag over here, the first instruction this computer is going to execute for us is this, say hello for 2 seconds, and after that, after 2 seconds, this step it will execute. See, hello is there for 2 seconds, and after that we can see that the cat moved 10 steps ahead just because of this block which we have defined over here, right? So that's how you can make the required changes, get the required you can see the required changes over here. Now let's check out what can we do with the help of this switch costume too. So if you want to, you know, if you want this character, or if you want to change the costume of this character, so the best option is to make use of this switch costume 2 option. Now what all costumes do we have for this sprite? Let's check it out. So I'm going to select this sprite first. Let's come in this costume section and check out the different costumes we have for this sprite. So first one is this, and the second one is this, right? So the name of this first costume is costume 1. If you want, you can change it like this, C1, and here you can make it C2. Fine, so this one is C1 now, and this one is C2. Let's come back on this coding panel. Now as soon as I will hit this flag, what should happen? I would like this character to change its costume to C1. Right now it is C2. I would like it to change to C2. I would like this character to change its costume from C2 to C1. Let's see whether we will be able to achieve the required output or not. Hello. Okay, it moved 10 steps ahead, and see, the costume has changed from C2 to C1. Okay, now if you want this, you can do it like this also. Let's have this when flag clicked option one more time over here, and below this, see, hello is going to be there for 2 seconds, right? So I would like this character to wait for 2 seconds. Okay, so we can make use of this these blocks, which you can easily find in the control section of this toolbox, and then you can write down, you can replace this with 2. Now whatever instruction we are going to pass over here just below this wait 2 seconds, it will get executed after 2 seconds from the time this flag will be clicked. Let's check it out. So if you'll hit this flag, so this is going to wait for 2 seconds, and after that it is going to switch to this costume C1. Let's change it to C2 and see what's going to happen. Hello, and after 2 seconds, see, the character, the costume changed from C1 to C2. Now if you want this if you want to move this character 10 steps ahead as soon as you hit this button over here, so you can put this also, just before this you can put it, right? Let's see what is going to happen now. So we will get to see this hello for 2 seconds over here, and you know, side by side it is also going to move 10 steps ahead in this direction, and after 2 seconds this code will be executed by the computer. See? Okay, so if you will use 2 different when flag clicked, so that's how the changes will be visible to you over here on the stage area, right? Let's see what else do we have over here. So these are for moving the controlling the movement of this sprite. Then there are blocks with which we can get some text reflected on the stage area. So these are those blocks which we can do that, with which we can do that. And then there are some blocks with which you can change the backdrop also, and you can change the costume of this character. So these are those blocks. Then what else do we have? We have blocks with which we can add sound to our story, or to any game that we will make on this scratch. Now if you want to add some sound, you can make use of this play sound block. Let's add it over here in this first when flag clicked option, and play sound meow until done. Let's set this flag option and see what's gonna happen. Okay, so we were able to hear that meow sound. If you want to choose some other sound, you can hit this drop down over here, and you're going to come across this record option. So you can record your own voice with this option. Fine. Meow. So this is how you can record your own voice, and then you can trim the part of whatever voice you have recorded. Let's play this sound. Meow. Fine. So it seems to be good. Let's hit the save button, and automatically it is going to get loaded, and you will get to see an interface like this, where you will see the recorded voice. Let's play this meow voice. That's what you're going to hear in the background, right? So what is the name of this recording? It is recording 1. So as you can see, recording 1 will be now visible to you guys over here in this drop down. You can select this, and when you will hit this flag button, meow, you will be able to hear that recorded voice coming from the background, right? So this is one of the options you can make use of. Then we have the sounds option, from where you just have to visit the sounds option, and then when you will hit this sound icon over here, these are the various options you're going to come across. Now if you want to choose a sound from the sounds library present on this beautiful platform, so you can do that also. So these are a couple of sounds which you're going to come across. If you want to select a sound of a cat, so you can write down cat over here, and these are some sounds available to us over here on this platform. Let's select this one. Okay, if you want to customize the sound, these are the various options with which you can do it. If you want to if you want to soften the sound, you can make use of this softer tool, right? If you want to make it loud, you can hit this loud button. If you want to go it very fast, okay, if you want to make it slow, right? So these are a couple of options with which you can customize the sound, right? Let's come back over here in this coding section and select this meow 2 sound which we just created using this option over here. Let's hit this flag button and see what's gonna happen. So that's what you're going to hear in the background, right? Okay, now if you want to play with the pitch of the sound, the best way is to make use of this option. You can go with this option, or if you want, you can make use of this set pitch option also. So it is going to set the pitch of the sound that you have added to your game. Okay, let's make it 12 and see what's gonna happen. Fine, so this is what you will get to see. You'll get to listen, sorry. Okay, now if you want to change the volume, if you want to decrease it or increase it, you can make use of these two blocks. Change volume by or set volume to. Fine, and then we have these control statements. So we have this if loop, we have this if else loop, then we have this wait until loop, and then one of the most powerful loop that you can find in this control section of this toolbox is forever loop. If you want some command to if you want this computer to repeat some command forever, so you can make use of this forever tool. Okay, and you can place all the commands which you want this computer to repeat forever inside this forever block. Let's run this and see what's gonna happen. Okay, so that's what you are going to see now. It will move constantly 10 steps ahead like this. After every 2 seconds you'll get to see the change over here on the stage area. Let's stop this and bring this character back over here. Now if you don't want to do it manually, if you want that the character should come back over here on its initial position as soon as the game is resetted. So what you can do, you can come over here right on the top in this motion section, and let's first place this character over here. So automatically the values over here in these coordinates in these sections are going to change. So right now it is minus 193 and 114, right? If you will place it over here, so the value again, the values over here are again going to change. Okay, let's bring it back over here. Now what is a block that you can make use of for bringing this character back to its initial position? So we guys can make use of this go to block. Let's place it over here. Now if the character is present here at this position on the stage area, and if you will hit this flag button, this is what you are going to see. So it is going to come back on its initial position, and after that, because we have placed these blocks inside this forever loop, so this is going to get executed by the computer forever. Okay, if you want to stop this from happening, you just have to hit this stop button, and you will see the character is going to stop on the stage area. It is not going to move further. Okay, let's come on the sensing options. So these are a couple of options with which you can make which you can make use of for making maze kind of games. We will definitely learn about these in the later section or in the upcoming tutorials. These are some of the operators with which you can make mathematical calculations. You can also make use of these tools for checking out some conditions if you want to, with this if loop over here. Fine. Okay, and then if you want to define or declare any variable on this platform, you can make use of these blocks over here. Fine. And then if you want to create a customized block, you can come over here in this my block section, and here you will get to see this make a block option. When you will hit this make a block, automatically this is the interface you're going to come across. Now if you want to add an input button, you can hit this, you can go for this option, and this is what you're going to see. Now block name, number or text, whatever you want the user to enter when the program will be in running mode, you can write down that thing over here. So let's not change anything in this part and hit this OK button. So automatically a block is going to get created by this environment, which you will get to see over here in this control section. Okay, so that's how you can make your own blocks using this my blocks option. So this is it for this lecture. Hope you guys enjoyed it a lot. Definitely there is going to be there are going to be more things I'm going to shoot for this Scratch 3.0, so stay connected with me. Fine, and do like and share this video in your group so that more and more students can come and join this YouTube channel of mine and enjoy these free online coding classes I'm providing to you guys on my channel. Thank you very much for attending this lecture, and thank you very much all of you who have shared the video already in their respective groups. Have a great day. Bye-bye.